The second round of the tournament begins between Bob and Fisoni. Our nice Italian comrade on the left side fighting against the British Bob on the right. Let's see who gets out with a win here. Let's enable APM and move the table a bit lower. Good. I see we have some foundations here, maybe trying to cover up what technology he gets. Interesting start. And not really much happening here, staying on maximum resources. Is he having technical issues? No, he just took some time to think. Excellent stuff. Let's encourage them. I see we have the Arsenal Lab building on the left side with the armored missile ray gun and the hull breaker. Very nice. Trying to go with the starting weapons. And here on this side we don't have technology just yet, but just some structural support for the beginning. The hull breaker that's not being used and some economy. It's interesting they don't use the hull breaker, but as it has limited shots I can understand why they would keep it for later. Even though doing some metal destruction in the beginning should be pretty good. Excellent, excellent. Finally, we have a nice shot incoming. A hull breaker shot at the minigun, doing some nice fire damage. But the turbine got destroyed, which is even stronger, I'd say. The minigun is gone now, which is gonna give Fisoni a little advantage in the damage output of himself. We didn't have any hull breaker shots from Bob yet, which is gonna leave it open to what could possibly happen if he does use them. Is he going to abuse his turbines? But no, the turbines are protected by Fisoni's shield, so the hull breaker can't do anything about that. Very good. Oh, another hull breaker shot incoming. He has Phantom, so he can't see his projectiles against Overdrive, which buffs the Plasma Orb, but only on the expensive upgrade. Does do some more resources as well. He has like really big income doing the active ability, and some upgraded things are better. I'm not sure about the details, but Phantom basically just has everything hidden. It's gonna be very spicy here. Hull breaker impacts are gonna be quite nice. I see. Ropes, very helpful. Beautiful angle, making him more stable. I'm not sure if this is actually gonna matter, but it's cool anyway. We have an armored missile building in the back. It's hidden because of Phantom. And ooh, we have some nice shots incoming here against the turbine. Invisible, but you can't see it's a ray gun because of the French flags effect. Hull breaker trying to do some damage, but it's against wood, so it does not do much at all. These turbines are taking quite a beating. Bob does not have a lot of metal left, so what is he gonna do about it? I guess he tries to attack or just at least stun the ray gun of Fisoni, which makes it cool down much slower. During the EMP it can't cool down, I believe, so that is gonna help a bit. However, if Fisoni gets himself a sniper, he can use his armored missile to do some nice damage. And that is going to be quite interesting. Is the single ray gun of Bob capable of defending against the 5-stage armored missile? Sometimes it can happen, sometimes not. It's a bit of an even matchup. Really good. Oh, I see. Nice impact on the hull breaker. Gotta love that. We have our nice Oh, wait. Is the Hullbreaker going to die from the ray gun? Is he sniping it down? Well, if it already used up all its shots, then it's not that big of a deal, I guess. That tech silo certainly is gonna be interesting. With all the nice plasma weapons and the construction site. We have not seen the construction site yet, so it's gonna be quite interesting to see what happens here. He has the armory to upgrade the 5-stage missile into the Luftwaffe, which needs the armory cross-tech. That's going to be quite interesting. Last round there was not a lot of success with the Luftwaffe, but I believe we can see a nice return of its power. And on Bob's side, we have a lot of doors, I see, for a plasma thrower in the top, which could probably fit into this area. But now the ray gun can shoot above it, which is nice. Missile launcher, yes. The construction site is going to do some damage for sure, but does he have the economy to upgrade it? I think he does. He has a pretty nice economy. That's why he was so defensive in the beginning. He wanted to get out the construction site strategies. Sniping away the Hullbreaker is... Oh, that's not nice. Is Visoni gonna get a successful sniper position, or will it be destroyed too much? That hidden missile launcher is definitely gonna be really important for Visoni. But if he can't get a sniper, then it really doesn't matter. A shield for the anti-air, that is interesting. But it is going to be helpful. He just needs to remember to disable it before actually defending with his anti-air. Well, if the construction site incoming, shields block it though, so that's going to be helpful at this section specifically. He has anti-air and a sniper preparing for explosive here on this side, but Bob does not use any explosives currently, so it might be a waste of resources. Sniping is incoming, not very successfully though, so he loses his sniper, but his missiles are not done yet, so it's fine. Currently, there's not much of a loss to it. Will he put a sniper in the bottom? A lot of machine gun spam, but it's not doing much. Having the sniper behind the machine gun is actually pretty smart, but he could be building it just somewhere randomly in his fort and moving it out with Phantom. I think he hasn't gotten too used to Phantom's abilities yet. Perhaps he just took a random commander, which is not recommended, but because this is the first round of the tournament, everyone's still getting the hang of the mod. I guess it's understandable why you would want to choose such a big risk. But I think the invisible projectiles are going to cause some nice confusion against Bob and making it harder to counter Visoni's strategies. Raygun is doing some nice stuff as always. The construction site is not upgraded because he's lacking technology for that. Now he got it. Probably just checked that he needs it, and that's going to be devastating damage if it survives with only a single door. Ooh, nice impact. Cutting off the sniper with the buzzsaw. It's hidden because of Phantom, but from the impact effect and the sounds you can still know what it is. Very nice stuff. The sniper war is continuing. With Visoni's projectile being invisible, Bob has no idea where he's shooting from, which gives him a huge advantage in this sniper battle. And we have another construction site cannon attack, which got tanked quite nicely, but the machine gun has died, rip in pieces. Doors have been destroyed. Will he snipe the plasma thrower and cause some nice fire next to the reactor? We will see. This is not a lot of defense for the reactor, but sniping was successful. And it almost damages the reactor. I'm not sure what to think about Bob's reactor risk strategy here. But maybe it will work out for him if he's just always on the offensive. If Visoni gets his his Luftwaffe off, that raygun is gonna cause some big issues for him. But if he can suppress the raygun, that's gonna be a huge success. Nice attack with the buzzsaw again. Not doing that much, but costing a lot of time from Bob. The less APM he has used to win, the more time Visoni has to get his own win. And that was a pretty lucky shot for Visoni here. He didn't take a lot of damage and his tower didn't collapse. last Buzzsaw doing the same thing as always. I guess it's acceptable. Is he going to shoot his Luftwaffe now? Together with a whole... It's the replicator! It's ignored by anti-air and it multiplies on projectiles. It just absorbed the construction site and it's gonna do some nice damage here. Ooh, is it enough to destroy it with the fire? We do not know just yet. But, okay, it survived. That was actually kind of close with half damage done. It has a lot of HP, I believe, so it wasn't too dangerous. Oh, nice! Metal blocking off that Buzzsaw attack from Fisoni. Is he going to be able to have enough for damage output until he upgrades his construction site? He is in a disadvantage. Ooh, cutting off the tower there was an excellent shot. That Buzzsaw did more work than the construction site has done so far. As you can see here, it likes to do some pretty insignificant shots. If you upgrade it and do some direct damage, then it's gonna make itself known as useful. It's time for another replicator. He does not yet shoot it with his anti-air. If he did, that would be really good. Shooting your own replicator with AI makes it stronger. So many MGs. So much. I'm not going to tell Fisoni that directly, because it would give him a huge advantage. He should know this already. I gave him some nice sandbox testing time to get everything figured out. But definitely, for the next fights in the tournament, this information will be distributed and we might see some nice replicator shenanigans. You can also aim the replicator at the top here. It will release bullets that drop down onto the core and get a nice victory. There is a lot of chaos to be done with these German replicator missiles. Oh, with some nice fire with the projectiles going up and down. This is quite devastating, I gotta say. Even though currently it doesn't do much. That construction site is definitely having an upgrade. Juicy damage. Getting reflected by the shield. Having a good time. Hullbreaker getting ready for some action again. But no, he does not want it anymore because its ammo is probably used up. Hullbreakers have a limit of 4 shots, then they are basically like a depleted Buzzsaw, but they don't explode, so moonshot dependency is not needed for the mod. Both aren't firing. We have a bit of a true situation right now with not much going on. If only he knew to shoot his replicator with the machine gunners, that would be amazing for him. But he does not know. So it's just useless anti-air lying around. And the replicators are moving. Good. We have a little bit of damage incoming, but nothing significant. The cannon has been built. It's kind of disappointing always when I see a cannon being used, because that just disregards all of the wonderful strategic nuances of the mod. But I guess if you don't know what else to do, then using a cannon is acceptable. I don't mind too much, but it's not optimal. Fisoni has fire shotguns. Really? Oh, he has a plasma thrower. Awesome stuff. Oh, cannon incoming. That was less damage than a construction site would do. That wasn't too worth it. Plasma thrower. That's going to confuse Bob quite a lot, seeing the invisible plasma thrower impacts. Replicator and the plasma thrower would do a nice combo. Hullbreaker, very good. There are the replicators. And he upgrades it to a grenade. That's going to be devastating. Grenades are another weapon that you can shoot with anti-air to boost their damage. But only after they have impacted into the enemy. There's like this red floating orb coming out, you will see soon. And if you shoot that with anti-air, it releases a lot of damage onto the enemy. But he has so many lovely gunners to help out with synergies with the mortars and his missile, but he doesn't actually use it properly. If he used the MGs to boost missiles and mortars, he'd win. Okay, I'm glad I said it in team chat. I was unsure about it for a second. Good. Mortars are ready. An impact to destroy the sniper. That's definitely going to kill the sniper. Very nice, even though there could be more done. This is going to have a bigger impact. Now he can't shoot his construction site for some time, and the doors are getting destroyed. The hull breaker... Oh, the hull breaker impacted the grenade and released all of the damage. That's what I mean with the interaction. That is devastating. Finally we have a good hit incoming here. Nice. He boosted his grenade damage quite a lot, being devastating. It's awesome, it's lovely, but he's floating resources and not really doing much with his strategy. So I can see Bob having a comeback here, unless this grenade destroys his cannon. Oh, let's see. Is he going to have a comeback? That reactor took some damage, 30%, 29 actually, on the reactor. This strategy is not good at all if you want your reactor to stay alive. How did he get damaged up here? Well, anyway, probably his replicator hit him or something, because I didn't see it reaching. This is a level 3 construction site. It does devastating damage. It's probably the most expensive version of the construction site you're going to see in this tournament, because the stage 4 construction site costs like 12,000 metal, and getting that would definitely be an instant win for the tournament, but even getting to the point of affording it, you will lose. Repair weapon, excellent idea. If Bob would use that, he could heal his reactor back up to full HP, but I don't know if he knows about that. Was it a cannon shot? It did a lot of damage. It was in fact a howitzer. No, it was a cannon, but the howitzer comes now. There we go. Oh, almost destroyed. But the ray gun didn't do enough damage. It's not upgraded yet, so it doesn't do enough anti-air damage. The Bastion upgrade would be enough. 6%. Should use repair weapon. Doesn't know. These are the first battles of the tournament, so information lag is going to be a factor here. They don't know all of the synergies yet. But as we get into the later rounds, as they watch these videos in tournament replays, they will learn and will get better. So we will see more exciting matches each time. And as they get used to the mods, so will you. So definitely you will be able to plot some genius ideas as well. That cannon was a pretty good hit. Nice shot. Truly lovely battle between Fisoni and Bob here. Well played, Fisoni and Bob. By the way, you were allowed to talk the entire time, Fisoni. You let all the commentating on my shoulders.
I mean, me and DT were doing good stuff in chat. That was fun.
I want you to know something, Fisoni. Your missiles and your mortars can be boosted in damage if you shoot them with machine gunners. You had machine gunners the entire time, and you could have won easily if you shot your missiles.
I placed machine gun because I thought he has missiles.
Now you know how the viewing experience was, knowing you could have easily won at any point of the match, and you just didn't know. So that was quite an experience.
Yeah.
But congratulations on winning anyway. Well done.
Thank you.